I'm creating another food item that when I was growing up looked incredible. Right now I am chopping some cilantro, but I am making the Naco from Kim Possible.
Taco meets nacho. I call it the Naco.
Pretty much just looks like a taco with some tomatoes, spinach, and chips inside of it as well. And then I'll also top it with cilantro. To start us off after the cilantro, I'm gonna get our ground beef cooking. Because this is a taco that is similar to what Taco Bell would make, we are just doing some ground beef, taco seasoning. We'll also do some salt and pepper in here. I am making a few alterations to the Naco. I am going to be using a corn tortilla that I'll be making, and I'll do that here now actually. But I do need some very warm water, half a teaspoon of salt. Use my masa right here. I'm doing 2/3 cup. And one thing that isn't normally in corn tortillas is xanthan gum. I'm gonna be using this because I'm making bigger tortillas. I want it to have a better chance of sticking together, and corn tortillas don't normally like to do that, but I also don't want to ruin it. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'll do a little over 1/8 teaspoon. I'll put some salt and pepper on our meat right now. We have our very warm water now. Add that in and start mixing this up. I've now made corn tortillas a couple times, so starting to get a little more comfortable doing this without a tortilla press. Now normally the corn tortilla amount that I'm making right now would make about 6 regular size street tacos. However, I'm trying to make these a little bigger. Instead of making 6, I'm gonna make 2 pretty big ones. So we'll see how that turns out. I also kind of want to make it square because it looks like he's holding corners, which obviously a circle tortilla wouldn't have corners for. Now this should be easily shapeable into a ball, and it looks like it is. Now we cover it for 5 to 10 minutes with a wet or damp towel. Corn tortilla mix is covered. Set my timer for 5 minutes now. Our ground beef is getting close. It's getting nice and brown on half of it. Make sure there's no pink in here. Our ground beef is looking ready. I'm gonna add our taco seasoning, and this is just generic store taco seasoning. The Naco is a fast food taco place, so it's not gonna be super fancy, and I'm sure they would also be using some pre-made mix. Now we've got our meat going. I also don't want to chop tomatoes, so I'm gonna use some canned tomatoes and green chilies, or rotel. Now we'll mix it up, turn it down, and cover it while we wait for our tortillas to be ready. After the tortillas are ready, I'll press them, get them ready to go, and then actually take this off and put it to the side so that I can use this pan for the tortillas. It's been 5 minutes, so I'm actually gonna drain this. I changed my mind, I'm not going to take them out, but I am gonna drain it to get rid of the grease. Taco meat, tomatoes are ready. Now, I'm gonna add in the cheese so that this can heat up and become friends with the meat and tomatoes. And the cheese, of course, is a big part of the nachos, which is what is leaking out of his. Hopefully mine doesn't do that, but guess we'll find out. Let's grab the corn tortilla dough. I have 2 pieces of parchment paper. I will take half of this. Normally it's 2 tablespoons. For this, it is closer to 4 or 5. Curious to see how well this works. Cover it with another piece of parchment, and we will use a flat plate to press it. How big is that good? That is not working. Gosh, that's hardly getting bigger at all. Try rolling it. This feels like a mistake. Well, guess that's kind of working. And it's not really getting much bigger. I'm also kind of nervous to press too hard because I am seeing part of them, like the edges, split a little. First one down. It should be about 45 seconds on each side. There is one tortilla. We are ready now to assemble. Mix up our cheese, tomatoes, and meat a little bit. There we go. Get that out of the way. Instead of tortilla chips, we're doing, I guess, still tortilla chips, just much smaller. Get some good crunch on there. Put in some cilantro, some spinach. Here we go. Oh, this is already so hard to grab. I should have put this on a plate. Oh, this is gonna fall apart the second I pick it up. I mean, I guess I'll give it a try. This is Ron Stoppable's Naco. So it is good. Problem is, corn tortilla. He was using most likely a flour tortilla, which would stay together a little easier. I use corn because it's gluten-free. To rate it, I would give it, I mean, it's still really good at 8 out of 10. I might just leave it as nachos instead of trying to put it in a taco. Let me know what else I should try.